Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Benny is here. Welcome in everyone to the Thursday Night live show.
Laugh show.
Shannon, the crafty sidekick, is over on the other side. It's great to be with you guys tonight. We're looking forward to having a good time, doing a cool craft, and checking out some new stuff. And of course, we always have a few announcements of things we need to remind you of. So we want you to do one or two things for us. First of all, we need you to subscribe if you hadn't already. We're trying to reach 400,000 subscribers, and we're almost there. So if you guys can help us out, we would appreciate that. Share our videos with your friends, and hopefully some of them will jump in and be a part of the Maymay Made It community. Also, we ask that you give us a thumbs up. So if you don't mind doing that, if you're enjoying yourself, be sure to video the video, give us a thumbs up, and let us know you appreciate the time and the hard work that goes in every week to the show. If you want to purchase some of the items that you see, Lori, that's very accurate. If you want to see or purchase some of the items that you see in the show tonight, you can do that at MaymayMadeIt.com. You can find everything that will be used tonight there on our website, and we hope that you will do that. There's a couple of things that I know Maymay's going to mention tonight, and the first one has to do with eggs. So I'm going to let her mention that first.
Okay, so here's the deal. Our good friend Clack was here this afternoon. I can't see all these are like readers. Our good friend Clack was here this afternoon, and we were talking. We're talking shop, so we're talking YouTube and cameras and blah blah blah. And he has a channel. Y'all probably don't even know about this channel. Please go subscribe. It's called The Clackleys. And I just threw that on Tamitha. Maybe she can find it. I'm reading your comments about my hot flash. Yes, there is one happening. But if you can find the channel The Clackleys, what I need you guys to do is go subscribe to The Clackleys. He doesn't, that channel, here's what's cool about it. If you're not into like CNC and wood cutting and laser cutting, The Clackleys is him and Brandy, and it's just kind of what they do around their house and stuff like that. So if you haven't heard about it, but here's what he said. He told me, he said, I'm so excited to reach 1,000 over there, blah, blah, blah. And he does, and his regular channel, The Clack Shack, does really good. I don't remember how many subs he's got on Clack Shack. And then we were talking about my sewing channel, because I've been taking one day a week to do a video for my sewing channel. And, I was telling him that's doing really good and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I said, yeah. And it's kind of exciting because it's like a baby channel. And it takes me back 13 years ago when I started this baby channel, right? Not a baby anymore, but back then. And I said, it'd be so cool if I could get another play button. And he looked at me and he went, if you get 100,000 subscribers on that sewing channel before I get it on mine, I'm throwing eggs at you. Like he literally said, I'm throwing eggs at you. And I went, a literal clack attack? Like you're literally going to attack me if that happens? And I went, challenge accepted, like that. And he was like, what? And I said, I know this is probably a bad challenge because eggs are going to get thrown at me, but I'm like, I'm going to ask my subscribers to go subscribe to my sewing channel so I can get 100,000. You guys, I mean, I would love it if you would. That's not going to happen from this video. We'd have to do a lot of advertising for it. But he cracked me up. If you get, I mean, just stop. Did he not stop mid-sentence?
Just stop the press.
Mid-sentence. And he went, if you get 100,000 subscribers on that channel before I do on the Clack Shack, I'm throwing eggs at you. And I said, there's people who want to see that.
That's what I said, Amy. I said, bro, eggs are expensive. He said, I got chickens.
He said, I got chickens. It's The Clackleys. It's CLACKLEYS. I think it is. So do me a favor. Go to my sewing channel and subscribe. Go subscribe to the Clackleys too, because he is trying to get to 1,000 there. But it was so funny because it just hit me and I said, challenge accepted. And I was going to make the thumbnail tonight be me getting eggs thrown at me. But guess what? Canva that I use for thumbnails, they're not big on throwing eggs. I couldn't find any egg throwing. I'm not surprised, right? I'm not surprised. Anyway, that was that one. There was something else? Please go subscribe. Okay. And on a not as happy note, not happy at all note, many of you guys know Mr. Jim, that is our bracelet man, our sweet beloved bracelet man. He, shortly after giving us the bracelet, started to feel ill, and he ended up in the hospital 2 different times. And the last time he was there, they discovered, and I don't have any of the like name issues he's dealing with, is like names, but they discovered that he does have cancer and that it's very advanced. Um, and he told me they gave him options of treatment, and he said, I'm ready to go. And so Mr. Jim is at home. And I got the absolute pleasure of getting to go to his home on, what is today? It was Monday. It was Monday. On Monday afternoon, and sit, and it was the most precious time I've had. It was a very precious time for me, and I think for him. His family was there, but they literally left the room and let me be with Mr. Jim, and Vince stayed with us. And we were in the living room in their home, and we chatted, and we smiled, and we cried, and we worshiped together. And he brought out a scrapbook that we went through. That he was so cute, guys, and he may be watching tonight. So I hope he is, if he can. But he would reach over and pat it and go, how many times you see your name in that book, like that? And he was so cute. He's like, how many times you see Maymay in there? Because it was bought jewelry from him or something, and then sent him a card or different things like that. And it just so precious, just absolutely a precious time for me and for him. And he looked at me multiple times and he said, Maymay, I'm not afraid of dying. And he's like, I know where I'm going. I'm ready. And at one point I said, Mr. Jim, who are you going to see? Who all's waiting on you? And he went, oh, and he did like this. And he started going through family members. And then he played a really sweet song. It's called It's Here. No, It's True. I don't know why I want to do that. It's called It's True by Ivan Parker. And he just worshiped as that song played. Like, he didn't even know we were in the room. He just worshiped. And Vince and I just looked at each other and cried the whole time. And he held my hand. It's just so precious. It was a time that I hope to repeat, because he told me I can come back. And so I'm wanting to go back and visit with him longer. It is scary to get to his house because he lives in the really, really little tiny roads to the lake area. So I told him, I walked in the door and said, Mr. Jim, you know I love you, because I'd have turned back way back yonder if this was up to me. But what I would ask you guys to do is be in prayer for Miss Carol, Mr. Jim, his family. He's got family members and friends coming in to visit. Be in prayer for them. And I know you want to send cards, and I know, and I think you should. They make his day. No one knows how long they have on this earth. We don't know for Mr. Jim or ourselves, right? And so if you would like to send cards, you can send them through us if you'd like. Our address is on our website, but you can also send them through Mr. Jim's website. The information for contacting them is on his website, and you can send them directly to them that way. Maybe you want to send a card to Miss Carol. Just something, I'm praying for you. I'm thinking for you. Please do. He absolutely loves to hear from you guys. And he loves that he is famous because of you guys. And he will tell me stories of when he's been at an event and somebody come up and go, you're Mr. Jim. And he'll say, you must know Maymay. And it's cute how that happens. So I love him very, very much. And we're just going to keep praying for them. And God's going to do what he's going to do. Because when he's ready, he's ready. But right now, Mr. Jim's just waiting on him for his time. Now I'm going to say this to you. I asked Miss Carol if she wanted us to not sell. I keep looking at the bracelets. If she wanted us to not sell anymore. And she said, no, I want people to have those bracelets. And so if you would like a bracelet, they are available. That happened earlier. I said, if you would like a bracelet, they are available on his website, uniquesilverwarejewelry.com. Tamitha posted it there. And we're going to do a ring sale and a sort of what's left sale coming up, but bracelets are selling pretty quickly. Shannon's mailing out bracelets a lot, and pendants.
Yeah,
everything on this website is selling a lot.
Rings aren't on there, but
yeah, rings are coming through a sale. We'll do that. But whichever way you would like to reach out, your prayers are the most valuable for everyone right now. But we love you guys, and I'm going to tell you something. I told Vince, we were leaving and I was driving back, and I'm just like, God knew I needed that man. So that's it. God knew I needed Mr. Jim in my life. And I think he knew Mr. Jim needed me. But I needed Mr. Jim in my life. And I wish I could have figured out how to shrink him down and put him in my pocket. Like I said, I wanted to walk around with him all day long. But yeah, that's where we are. I'm going to let you pick the next topic so I can.
Do you want to talk about Craft Acropolis?
Sure. You want to hear about Craft Acropolis? We have 2 of them happening. We were only going to do 1, but we're doing 2. The one in May is May 5th through the 9th.
Sure.
One of these days I'm going to stop just spouting out things that I don't know to be true.
Right.
I think it's May 5th through the 9th. And that event has classes available if you'd like to take some classes. It's a local event here. And you can go ahead and get your tickets for it now. I think the deadline to pay off has already happened, hasn't it?
It's actually the 7th.
Okay, tomorrow. So if you've already reserved,
everybody
is done.
Paid.
Everybody's done.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't need to talk about that.
I got them all.
And then you want to come. You just do. You just do. We have a good time. We have classes. It's all on our website at maymayevents.com. Now, I got to tell you something. There's an exciting thing happening for the fall event where we're actually Clack is working on it. He's taking the lead on it. And I don't want to say just yet what it is until I know for sure he's got some people lined up for this. I feel like what's happening in the fall, you ain't going to want to miss. So maybe if, I don't know, I don't want to say if you're on the fence, pick one or the other, but the fall event is a crop. There's no, you might prefer that one because it's less expensive and you can do everything for a little less money. Okay. So all that's over there on the, Maymay event site. So can I craft? Let's make something. Hey guys, I did it. We did cats.
The cat's meow.
Have you seen this?
I love it.
We did cats. The reason I say that is because I'm not joking. Probably since we started doing stamps, somebody's asked us to do cats, and y'all know I'm not a cat person. Like, I'm not anti-cats in any way. I love animals of all kinds, but I'm not a cat person, so it's never really spoke to me to do cats. But that's not fair because about probably 70% of y'all are into cats. So we did this set, which I love, love, love. And it's called Mavis and Mavrick. And I will tell you the story of Mavis and Maverick as we go. If I don't mess up saying Mavis and Maverick during this, it's going to be a miracle. Maverick and Mavis. That's what I said earlier. Like, who knows? But I want to show you a quick, easy way to make a pop-up card with a cardboard box in it. Look, I think a cat would come out of a cardboard box. Don't y'all?
I know.
So I want to show you. Now, we have a die that will do this. There is a die. If you'd rather just purchase the die, it's online. But look, we're going to make this little cardboard box without any work. Without any work and without any fancy special tools. I think it's cute. And then I'll show you how to pop the cat up. All right. Why don't we start with the cat? Because I need to do some coloring. And I want to show you the coloring too. Here's the deal. This in my face is my camera. I'm still in the process of updating my computer's good, but now I need to put a webcam in here for my face, and I just haven't been able to do that yet because it's always a process. So I'm gonna have to scoot this down to get closer. That's the only way I can zoom. So my camera is gonna look, even further in my face. But don't stress, don't stress. You'd rather see what I'm doing here than my face. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show you how I colored this cat.
I'm afraid you were gonna poke your eyes out.
These things are right. Look, I got my safety glasses on. I think this is a neat, easy, fun way to color a cat, and it doesn't take talent because that's something I don't have. Coloring talent is not my thing. Look at this stinking cat face. Look how cute it is. I just love it. I felt like that was the face that had to pop out of the box, right? Because that face has cute. All right, let me show you what I did. I went into my Colorista pencils and I pulled out 3 colors. I got azalea, orange citrus, and marigold. Where do you think this is going? A little Garfield, a little orange tabby. And I'm going to start with the lightest color, which ironically is not probably what you think it is. Let me show you this. What I'm going to do is write the names. Azalea. How do you spell azalea? A-L-E-A. So there's azalea. And then this one is marigold. And then this one, orange citrus. I'm just going to write orange. So on the pencil themselves, I would probably pick this one as the lightest, but honestly, when you look here, Marigold really feels like the lightest. So I'm going to pull that one out just so we can color. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to color this kitty. And here's what I did. I went from his toes and I flicked up. You're just flicking little furs. Flicking little furs. And I kind of flicked around his little body like this. And I'm not going all the way up. I'm just applying a bit of color. Flicky, flicky. And then his tail, I'm going to flick the way the fur would be on his tail. Does that make sense? Just kind of go with his little body here. Don't worry if you get out of the lines because we're going to cut him out. And then at the top, I'm just putting a little color up here because what we're going to do up here is super cute. You just want a little color like so. Same here. We're going to flick in some color. I'm not looking for full coverage because I'm always looking for ways to color without having to do any blending work because I'm not good at it. So I want you to see that I'm kind of leaving the light portion in the middle. Like if you were highlighting or if you're a real artist, you might have a, you know, a light, what's it called? A light source. So if you had a light source, you'd be really paying attention. I'm not. Now I do want his little neck to feel a little chubby. So I'm just going to do kind of like that to define his little neck. Now then I'm going to take the next lightest color, which by my calculations is azalea. So let's grab it. And this time I'm going to go to the very bottom and do extra flicks. And this is where we're going to start to see a little bit of texture appear. More flicks, different color this time. Keeping in that same, you know, kind of go with the fur. Just kind of like that, just to give texture. See how it starts to give him some dimension? And we'll come up here and give him a little on the top of his head. And then I think I'm going to go back to my azalea really quick and put a little color here. Because I do want a little color for the next step. All right, now the fun part. I love this part. It's my favorite part. I'm going to see if I can bring them in super close. Because this is my favorite part. Okay, now I'm going to take this darkest color. And here's the shape we're going to make. We're going to go that. It's a tornado. See that? That's the shape you're making. That's all we're going to do. I'm going to start at the top of his head. Do a little tornado down, little tornado down, little tornado down. See how it kind of gives him stripes like a kitty cat? I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. Right around his little body. And you kind of want to come from his, you know, his side in. Does that make sense? Little bitty tornadoes around him. Isn't that cute? It just really is the easiest way. And you can do this in any colorway. Like if you have a white kitty with gray, if you have a white and black kitty, little salt and pepper kitty, whatever you got.
My house kitty is gray with, it almost looks solid gray, but then when you start looking at it, it has the little darker tornadoes. Gray.
I don't know what they call them, but now we're just gonna call them tornadoes. Then at his ears, I want really dark at the tips.
It's fitting for Alabama to have tornado kitty.
Tornado kitty. And I even came over here and did this kind of going up. Like that.
I always wanted an orange kitty named Gunther.
Well, here's Gunther. Well, not really. I guess this is Mavis from Mavrick. Look how cute that is and look how easy that is. I mean, that was three. Here's the thing. I know it looks easy but honestly, it really is that easy. I'm not a colorist. Okay. Here's the one I did. This is my very first one. Here's my practice girl. Isn't that cute? They turned out really cute. You want to cut this one out? You don't have to if you don't want to. Just feel like fussy cutting. So here's one we're going to use tonight. Now.
Do you have those?
Yes. The thing's called scissors. So Mavis is a kitty that belonged to Amber. Okay. When Amber got Mavis, she believed that Mavis was Mavis. She believed she was a little girl kitty named Mavis. Guess what? She was not a little girl kitty. They found out later that Miss Mavis was a maverick. That's what she said. They still call him Mavis. She told me today they still call him Mavis because he was Mavis for so long. So that's how we got Mavis and Maverick, was her kitty was Mavis, and we just thought it was funny. All right, so let me show you how to make this box. It's so easy. Ready? This piece, and Tamitha has all these measurements already for you, I think in the description, probably. Oh, thanks, Tam. Coming for Tamitha, that's a huge compliment. This piece is 2 inches wide and 8 inches long. So I want you to think 2, 4, 6, 8. That's what we're going to do. 2, 4, 6, 8. A box is fun to create. That's how you can remember it, okay? So you're going to put this into your scoreboard or your trimmer that has a score blade. I'm going to use my trimmer with a scoring blade. And I'm going to score 1/2 inch from one end, from one side, the long way. So you'll see what I did here. I did 1/2 inch. See that? Then I'm going to go 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, and score. So there's what we've done. Let me get it where you can see it. It's hard to see. I'll fold it so you can see it. Then I want you to take another strip that is 3/4 of an inch by 4. Okay. And I want you to score it every 1 inch. This is my cheater way of making levels inside this box. To me, this is a much easier way than making those little straps that usually go across boxes. I think this is easier. So every 1 inch here. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. Let me fold and crease this so you can see those lines. So we'll fold, just a quick fold and a quick crease. Just like these. And then, now you can see the lines. There we go. Now let's get rid of some. Okay, we don't need all of these. So here's what we're going to do. Whew. Okay, my camera is so low, but I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to cut away this part of the box, this lid part on this side, okay? And then I'm going to cut just like so. All right. Then I want to mimic that over here. We're just getting rid of some of the lid. We don't need it. You could glue that part to the back. I just wanted it to look like it was open. All right. So we don't need those. So here's where we're at now. Now I want to separate this. Boom. That's all we got to do. And let me show you what it is. If I sit it like this and I turn these down, see that? And then I do this. There's our little box. Isn't that cute? So easy, right? Then what we're going to do is take this guy and we're just going to fold him on all 4 folds like so. All right, let's talk about the trick for doing these kinds of things, okay? This is my card base. I'm going to go ahead and fold and crease it. Okay, and then we'll open it out. When you put these guys in, here's the trick. Before we do, we want to lay him down on our work surface, and we want these ends to match up with each other. See that? I've got those ends matched up. But can you see how they're kind of bubbled out here? I want us to flatten and crease this thing down with those centers touching each other. Now do you see how they're much flatter? That's how you get the best result here, okay? Then let's open it up. Let's line those guys up. And let's flatten this down, getting rid of any weirdness. So this guy will go super flat. That's what we're trying to do, okay? And then you can fold, you can turn these down and crease them too. So what I'm really trying to achieve here is super flat. See that? Okay. Then when we go back here, all we're going to do is we're going to apply glue here and here. That's it. So let me try to do that. Perfect. All right, no glue to the box itself, just to our back pieces. Put it where you want it in the card, okay? And then close it down. Are you good? What's happening? You're freaking me out. Close this down. You're freaking me out. See that? And then look, I want you to take it here and I want you to press it flat again. And I want you to work it in. Make it be flat. Require it to be flat. See that? That's how you get a much better result, is to flat these. Okay. Then for this guy, we're going to have to do kind of the same thing. All right. We're going to fold this guy down. I'm going to let those pieces meet. Then I'm going to flat it. Flat it. Then we're going to put glue on two sides and we're going to install him in the center here. Just like these and just like these. And I use a little more glue here because I want it to stay wet long enough for it to adjust inside. Then I'm just going to reach inside, press one side down and the other. See that? Then I'm going to close it. And I'm going to repress. Now you see that piece in the middle. You're going to get some resistance from these guys. If you cut these at an angle, it'll be less resistance, but they don't really bother me. I think it's cute when they pop open. So now I've got that piece there in the middle, and that's where my kitty cat will live. Okay. And you might think, well, it's weird because it's a point. I'm going to put my kitty cat here, and he's still coming out of the box when you open the card. Okay. So we'll put some glue on the bottom of Mavis or Maverick, whichever one you want him to be. And then we're going to glue him to our little stand. And I'm going to float him out into the middle. Like, he don't have to be to the edge. You know what I'm saying? We just needed something to glue him to. So cute. Look. So now, when you open your card, let's see him. Boom. And most people are going to, you know, you open a card this way, and he's still, even when you do this, isn't he cute like that? I love this little guy.
Yes.
He's real cute. Look at this. Shannon cut the other one out.
Tina K or Tina Morris. You have to sign up prior to the first day of the month to get this set as a at the club price. So unfortunately, if you signed up today, you would not be able to get this particular one. Your first set would be next month. However, if you sign up today, you do get a 15% discount on most all purchases from our store as a member of the Stamp Club. So it's a little too late to get this one, but you can buy it at 15% off if you join the club.
There's a question about the SVG. All of our stamp sets come with a free SVG. The thing is, the SVG, it cannot cut all the way to the edge or you would never stamp it right. You have to have some room. But if you have a scan and cut, you can scan and cut to the edge. So anytime we're doing like this and we don't want the border, but listen, the border won't hurt anything, and no one would pay attention to that. And if you don't love the border, color the border. Like, you can color it black or color it craft or color it, you know, to match. But like here, if you had a white border, it would blend in anyway. So there you go. Isn't it cute? I just wanted to show you how to make that pop-up element. Now the challenge. Y'all ready for the challenge? I want you to take this stamp set when you get it or pick it up or whatever. And I want you to create this card with the kitty in the box, color it all different ways. And I want you to post your project on our website, on our customer gallery at maymaymadeit.com, or on our Facebook group called Maymay Made It, and so did I. But if you post it on our customer gallery, now this doesn't count in the Facebook, but if you post your project on our customer gallery, it enters you to win a $50 gift card every month. We do that twice a month. So you can win from the original club or from the scripture club. So my challenge is for you to try this little box with this little kitty in it and then post it over there so we can see what you did to the kitty. I would love to see all your difference. Like, Tina's got a good idea. Put some yarn in with him, do all kinds of stuff with him.
We do have a paper question from
I'm gonna move my camera up.
From Julie. Julie wants to know, do you fold creased paper on the hump, in or out? I know you've answered that question a lot.
No, it's not about a lot. It's not about answering a lot. I would answer it 1,000 times. It's just everybody's different. Some people agree with me. Some people disagree with me. It's fine either way you do it. Okay. I'm going to show you. If I don't show you why, people might disagree with me. They're still going to it doesn't matter. Does it, Shannon? It doesn't matter. I do want you to do what you do. Okay. This is how I score. And I have been told it's wrong. I have been on YouTube for 13 years, and I've been told it's wrong for 13 years, and it's perfectly fine. Okay. But here's what I do. This is a card base. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. So right here down the middle. And I'm going over it. This is really thick cardstock I use for these card bases. So I want to do it really super deep for you guys to see this. Okay. Now, this is your master class in which way and why. Maymay, this is not the way you're taught. Maymay scores on the top and she pushes the fibers down. Okay. So I've scored on the top and I pushed the fibers down and I've created a bead on the back that you can feel. Okay. So, oh, I thought, look at that name.
Oh, no,
That's
saw that.
very close to our friend of ours. Okay. So I've created this bubble on the back. Most people tell you to fold with the bubble on the inside. I don't prefer that. When the bubble's on the inside, it makes a bubble on the inside. Like it's there and I don't love it. Okay. So what I do is I fold with the indent on the inside. And what happens is, watch, I fold this, I line everything up before I press it down. Okay. And now press down. And what I get, and I'm going to do it the opposite way to show you the difference. Okay. What I get is this clean, non-bubbled inside. See that? There's no bubble on the inside and there's no bubble on the outside. That is my preference. I also feel I can get my cards flatter this way. Okay. Now, let me show you the other option. And again, I think this part, I mean, for me, this is preference. But there's a group of people who do not feel that it's preference. They just tell me I'm wrong. And it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's paper. Guess what? If you don't even want to score it and you just want to fold it and press it, do that. I'd just rather you make something than not. You know what I'm saying? So 4 1/4. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to do that same thing. And you'll be able to literally see the difference. All right. So there's that. Then turn it this way. Push it back. Press it down. Okay. Now, it's pretty out here. It's pretty out here. But look what I get on the inside. See, there it is. See it? I get this bead. I don't understand it. For me, it feels backwards. Here, I don't get that bead. I just don't get it. And let me show you this way. All right, let me see if I can sit it. There we go. Let's see if you can see the bead. There it is. See the bead? I really want that to focus right there. Okay, there it is. See it? It's so hard to see where this one doesn't have that bead. So there you go. And again, I'm not going to judge your card either way because I'm not looking at your score line. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their thing. And I will tell you, I notice, like when I'm making a folio or something, I can tell if I folded the opposite direction. You probably can too. Like if you're making a folio or you're adding a waterfall element or something and you fold it where the bead is on the inside, you're going to get a pop. Yeah. Like, and we notice it. So the big thing that I hope you guys take away whenever I teach you anything, this is what I hope you take away. If it works for you, I want you to do it because I guess maybe it's being 52. Am I 52 yet? I am, right?
You are.
Okay. I guess it's maybe being 52 that I'm tired of rules and I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do rules in paper crafting, in sewing. I actually wanted to do a video that was like, there's no rules in quilting. Oh my goodness, that would really, really ruffle some feathers because there are rules depending on what you're doing with your quilt. But for me, making a quilt for my family, I am not going to stress about doing things just the way I do them. You know what I'm saying?
It stay sewed together.
That's it.
That's what matters.
And it's what my friend Penny says. She says a finished project is better than a perfect project of any kind. Finished is better than perfect. So there you go. But there is a rule. There are rules in my fabric world. It's much more in your face than in your paper world. Because look, it's paper.
Can you move your camera up now?
The problem
They
is,
want to see your face.
no, but the problem is, y'all also going, well, that's not too bad. What if I do this? I'll try to get it fixed next week. I'll try to get it fixed. Miss Patty said, just wait till you get 70. You're really just going to be happy to get it done. Oh, I'm a paper rebel. I've never thought I was a rebel. I've always been a rule follower, but the older I get, and it's really important. I want to say this to you. As a YouTuber, you really put yourself out there by saying you don't follow rules, because people, I know you hear people talk about this, but your comments can get really ugly if you go against a rule. Like, it really can. And listen, I got Tamitha to delete those things. That's what she does for me when people get upset about something. But if I were to listen to all the people who got upset with me for doing anything a little bit unconventional, I might not craft. I might not put up a YouTube video. And I can see how it can affect you guys too, because if you feel like, oh, there's all these rules I have to follow, and then you get uncomfortable following them, you might decide not to craft. And my opinion is, I'd rather you play than follow a rule. So do you.
I can remember when we had Vinny's Vittles was active. If I did something that wasn't exactly right or wasn't, health rules specific, I got a lot of grief.
Yeah, in cooking, it's really tough too, because okay, you don't have to admit this. You don't have to admit it. But if you're making brownies for your family, there's probably a good chance you've licked the batter off the spoon and put the spoon back in the pot. You're making them for your family. You know what I'm saying? If you're making brownies for Noah and Blake, you're not too worried about licking it and sticking it back in the, you know what I'm saying? So when Vince would cook, if he wasn't cooking for the staff, especially the videos we did at home where you
Cooking for yourself.
He took a measuring cup one time in one of the videos, in the buffalo chicken dip video. He took his finger and cleaned that measuring cup out like this. Oh, people were all over it.
Well, it come apart.
But honestly,
But
my
they
grandma
didn't really
did that.
Get too mad until I said I went fishing.
Yeah, then you told him you had gone fishing. You said my hands are clean. You said I did go fishing this morning. But my grandma cooked like that for all of us.
I mean, it's the things you don't think about.
I am the pickiest person in the kitchen y'all can meet. So
I'm not.
You probably not gonna have to worry about germs when I cook for you. Because I'm either not going to cook for you, or I'm going to start cooking and then decide something's poison and stop. That's what I'm going to do. That is a whole other show.
We're not talking about that.
That's a whole other show. Like, I think it's probably a disorder I have. Honestly, I really think it might be. I really do think that. Hey, you want to look at some cute stuff? Let me show you some cute stuff.
I do want to encourage you to give us a thumbs up to Vinny the Video, as we call it. I see a lot of people asking y'all to do it, which tells me that some of you have forgot. So if you don't mind, be sure to give us a thumbs up and Vinny the Video. We do appreciate it very much.
Kim, that's very close. The casserole I make is salmonella casserole. That's the one I'm famous for.
And lived until you tried it.
You have not lived until. Actually, it's living on the edge. If I make you a chicken casserole, you have to be careful with that one. You might want to put it in the microwave first.
Just say a little prayer.
Oh, just stick it in the microwave and heat it up.
Yes, thank you for the reminder. My battery's died.
My child, I shouldn't even say, because this will open up a can of worms. My child is giving me grief. Should I not say? I say this stuff and then I say, listen, I know better. I wasn't doing it. Okay. And we had leftovers. So we brought them home. And I put the cheese dip out because it was Valley Grand's corn dip. You don't waste that. So I put the corn dip out, right? And then the chips were in the styrofoam thing. Well, they were like, these chips are cold. I know what a microwave does to styrofoam. And I know how dangerous that is for yourself. I know. But I wanted 10 seconds. So I just threw it in the microwave for 10 seconds. It's not going to melt that styrofoam. 10 seconds is not going to hurt anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't melt butter in 10 seconds, depending on your microwave. I threw them up in there and I put them back over there. And when I turned around, Joseph was like this. Watch my face. He was like, I was like, are you okay? He's like, you just put styrofoam in the microwave.
And eating a pound of meat isn't bad for you?
I said, buddy, it's fine. It was 10 seconds. Everybody knows you don't put styrofoam in the microwave. I said, dude, if I was reheating a burrito, I would not have put it in there. I'm like, it's chips. I just threw it in there. To this day, he told me the other night, he came in the kitchen and he said, I will not have anything to do with you in this kitchen anymore. He's like, I don't care how picky you are about everything. You put styrofoam in the microwave, I'm out. That's what he told me. I was like, okay. Look, Jen says, I'm siding with your son. Karen, Vinny.
Air fryer.
Never thought of that.
Mm.
That's the only way to reheat pizza. I'm just telling y'all. You got pizza, put it in the air fryer and reheat it. But I never thought about the chips in there. That's brilliant. Good idea. All right, you guys.
My sister had a fit when I threw styrofoam in the microwave. I just looked at her like she had two heads.
That's how Joe looked at me.
Yeah.
He did. And he told me that. He said, I'm never letting you live that down. He said, I'm never going to let you forget that you did that. How you guys look. This is a phone stand. This is a gift. Isn't this cute? We're going to do Across the Miles now, by the way. I should have said, this is so cute. Look at the little stand. It's so cute. And it says, this card came with it. Thank you for all you do. And it says, just a little thank you for all the things you do for everyone else. Now you have a place to put your phone. How cute. From Sharon Vowles. It's really pretty.
Nice.
And a place for the cord to come through. Thank you so much for that. I never have enough phone stands. Matter of fact, Tamitha will tell you. I don't know if she's seen it yet. But in my sewing video that she was editing the other day, I spent 20 minutes looking for my phone stand. And I'm like, where's my phone stand? I can never find anything. And I have them everywhere. Do what?
Was your phone sitting on
No,
it?
no, no. I have one for my sewing room. I have one for I have my favorite phone stands, by the way, which we can't get anymore, are Mr. Jim's spoon stands. I love those stands. They're fantastic. Because there aren't any in there, are there? I may ask Miss Carol if she's got any of those somewhere. But I put them everywhere, and they're pretty. They're silver, so they're pretty to look at, and they hold your phone. They're incredible. Let me show you another thing, which is so cool. Look at this. Look at this. How much time did that take, Shannon? Shannon didn't do it. I'm saying Shannon does this.
It takes a pretty good little while.
This took some time.
Although Miss Lisa's a pro.
Is it stitched?
So
Yeah, it's stitched. It's beautiful. And the card says, Dear Maymay, Vinny, Shannon, and all the others, thanks for all the fun and inspiration you bring to us each week. My card bin overflows, so I'm sending a bunch your way for the card ministry. So thankful you reinstated the October event. I look forward to seeing you all then. Sincerely, Lisa Samuelson. This is gorgeous. I know. Wow. You see the big wow? I agree with y'all. Wow. Okay. Another wow. Rachel, I'm out. Now I'm looking at you like you got two heads. Rachel, put a stainless steel cup in the microwave.
Rachel.
I do know better than that.
Now, Rachel.
We had visitors, and I want to say this was like 2 weeks ago, max. Okay. Have you seen this?
I don't think so.
This is from a visitor. It says thank you. Okay. You open this up. She said for 30 seconds. There's a picture of our store. You open this up. There she is pinning the map. I have a note in here too, so I can show y'all. Here is one of the projects we have on display. Isn't this cute? This is some more of our projects on display. This is from the gallery. I didn't even open this. Oh, okay. So it's a photo spot. We can add to this, obviously. Okay. Then down here, my favorite part, that doesn't go there we'll do it for now. So this is Maymay and team. Thank you so, I don't want y'all to see that yet. Thank you so very much for making time for us to meet you. I have learned so much from watching your videos and listening to you as you present your tutorials. I especially appreciate that you took time from your busy schedule to meet with me, my husband, and our dog. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your ministry, and thank you for being real. No pretense, just you, your husband, and your team. Thank you so very much. And it's from Les, Terry, and Callie. And we enjoyed their visit so much. And this is Les and Terry. Want to make sure y'all see them. And this is Callie, Les, Terry, and me. Look at. Can I pet that dog? I did pet that dog. I did a lot. I loved on Callie a lot. She is absolutely gorgeous. She looks like she's been like colored, like her like the edges of everything is dark and then light. She's absolutely gorgeous. So this came to us as a thank you, and this is so precious. What a keepsake this is. And to be honest, I think this would be pretty in the gallery. Because I have a tutorial on this album. We did a 6x6, and I think this would be pretty. And then you could open up and see the pictures too. Wouldn't that be neat? So thank you so much, you guys. That was so sweet. Your visit was sweet, and then this is such a good remember Bozo the Clown? That was such a good memento. No, he said pimento, a photographic pimento. I love it. Thank you so much for that. All right. Any questions before we get into new product? I do have to tell you that I'm starting a new project, and I'm fingers crossed going to have a video out Saturday night as part 1. Okay. And fingers crossed, it just depends on how tomorrow goes. All right. And I want to show you what I'm going to be using. This is not new product. What I want to show you, I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be using On the Farm, as well as these pieces. Plus, I'm probably going to use some companion paper, and a couple of packs tonight that I'm going to show you are some of the companion paper. You remember me telling you I wanted to do a secret project, a secret gift? This is going to be the gift. This is what I'm going to use for the gift. And I actually reserved 2 packs of On the Farm for me because I feel like I might want it. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be using. And if you have not seen inside these albums, you need to grab them. I'm just going to show. Oh, yeah. Am I? I was going to open this on camera for the video, but I'll open it now.
Do you want to open mine? I think you have one over here.
I have one. Let me show y'all this. I can do this. Shannon, I've got the broken one.
Oh, okay.
So anytime something gets broken in shipping, they usually give it to me because I can either use it or pieces from it. This one got squished in shipping to us, and it bent, and I might even can fix this. It bent this little one right here, but I want to show you what's inside. Okay. So this is the album, and all of the albums have a different color here. This one, what color is this one? They have their cute little names. It's available in 14 colors, and we have a lot of the colors. Okay. So inside of here, all of this comes in this album. So you don't need anything but paper and some ephemera to get started. So you get all of these page protectors. I mean, photo sleeves. What am I saying? Page protectors. You get these photo sleeves. You get these photo sleeves. And then you get these. So there's 4 different kinds of photo sleeves. You get my little sad album. We'll say it like that. You get 1, 2 with pockets this way dividers. Is this one swimming pool? I thought swimming pool was blue. This is the gray color.
Yeah, it's the gray.
Is this sidewalk? I don't remember the name of it. You get 2 that have side pockets. Okay. And I'm already making plans. I can't wait to show you what we're going to do. Then you get 4 of these coordinating color dividers. We have 5 colors, she said.
Well, Amy asked, what do you call it when the hardware is attached to the back like that? Does it have a name, a specific name for that type of book?
What do you mean?
I don't know how to ask it any other way than how she wrote it.
It's a mini album. Is what they call it.
They call it a mini album. Yeah. This is chipboard. Oh, it's called gray.
I was going to say, that's a really hard one.
It's a hard one.
It's gray.
And you get 5 of these chipboard dividers. And I don't know if I will use every single thing in here. Oh, a binder, ring binder. But they call it a mini album. So if you're looking for it on our site, it's a mini album. And Tamitha has linked it, I think, for you guys. So we're going to start this one. My next video will be me starting this. I'm hoping that it is Saturday night's video. We're hoping. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all that in case y'all wanted to, if you're going to shop tonight, you might want to pick those up while you're going. It'll save you some shipping.
They're super cute.
Lots of new product. There may be some re-ups in here, but I'm just going to get going. I'm excited to show you this. This is new to us, not new to the market. This is new to us. And I got this for 1 piece, and you're going to love it too. So this is the Sizzix Intricate Craft Tool Set. So what you get in these, have y'all seen these before? Probably you have them. You get this piece that has a little connector end and a connector end. And then you have these different tips to choose from. The tip I wanted it for, and I've already used it, by the way. I took it out of this box because I had a boo-boo and I wanted to try it. Is this tip. This tip is that artist eraser that erases like adhesive. You know what I'm talking about? Are you familiar with that? Do y'all know? I'll show you how it works. And I want to show you how the end works. So here's the connector. Do you see how it has the opening that goes sideways? These guys have, and it's really hard to see, these guys have little nibs that go sideways. So you put them in and then you twist. And that's how you get them to lock on. Now, have a tip down here. If you just want the single tip, okay, you can put this piece on that just kind of cleans it up and closes it off, which is what I'm going to do because I just wanted it for this eraser. But if you are a diamond painter, what are they called? Diamond art? Diamond dot artist? This, on this end, is a jewel picker. See that? It's the one that'll pick up your little sequins for you. So look how nice this tool is that you just created. You just customed your tool. And also if you do diamond art, you can use this guy. They show in the picture here, using it to line up, push things into place, things like that. So you could put this on the other end if you preferred it. I'll show you what I want. Where'd this go? Here. I'll show you how I want mine set up because I'm fixing to put it right here into my desk. This is what I want. There we go. I love this very much. And I already used it a while ago. I was testing out adhesive on plastic on the, because of that project, what I'm going to be doing. Let me show you. I should just show you, right?
Yep.
I should just show you. Okay. So I'm going to be sticking stuff to plastic, and I wanted to see what adhesive works best. And watch this right here. This is our new little roller ball adhesive. There we go. And there is some on there. I don't think you can see it. And I can't even roll it off with my finger. When I do this, you'll see it. Do you see that? But this guy will roll it off. So I've already used it. Literally took it out of the box and put it together so I could do this. So that's one place you can use it, but you can also use it on your cardstock too. Anytime you have adhesive hanging over the edge, it's good for that, especially sticky adhesive like that. So into my little pen holder it goes. Next, while we're talking about picking up, this is the wax pen from Studio Light. It's a pokey tool on one end and the wax pen on the other. And then this one comes with refills. You guys are always asking about refills. If you prefer to do this with your diamond dots, this works with them as well. It also works with your sequins, etc. And you can open this pen. I don't think I told y'all this the last time, but you can open this pen and put sequins in it. So if you use them on the, like if you use silver or gold or clear or those little water droplet ones, you could put them inside of here and then you have them so it also stores. So that's kind of cool. And I love this packaging. These little dotted lines, when you need to use one, you can, I don't want to break it. You can, it's perforated. You just pop one off and they all stay together. Isn't that awesome? Brilliant packaging. She brought me the thing for it. Okay. Also, let's look at another Sizzix tool. These guys, we have had these forever, and I'm going to tell you what happened. Pre-COVID, we ordered these kind of on accident. We thought these came with the wand, and then we never got the wand in, and we all had just issues with finding the wand. You'll see what I'm talking about. But this guy is great for stencils. Do you see that? They're using it on the stencil. You also can blend with them and things like this. But look right here. This comes with one of those same tools. It comes with 2 nibs that you can place inside. So put in and turn. They have little arrows too if you want to use those to help you. Place in and turn. There we go. So you have one going one way, one going the other. So you can then ink with them for stenciling and things like that, right? And these come with, this peels off, see? And these are Velcro. So you have, it comes with 4 replacements or 4 different colors. And these also fit. So if you decide you want to get extra of these guys, or if you lose these, they will also fit. I tested them earlier. So this is cool too. And this is pretty cool packaging too. Look how this goes. Hey. Okay. Okay. Yep, I thought so. I may have lost something in here. Let me see. Yep. I opened this one earlier and I think I dropped it. But this one also shows that it comes with that, if you want to put the end on that's just solid without being another piece, you can do that. And I think that I dropped it in there when I opened this because I opened it in that room. But I'll find it. But this is mine, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say I'll make sure it's in there before we sell it, but this is mine. Okay, so there's that one.
Craft said you have the coolest toys.
I love toys. I love them. Now, there's several of these. These are re-ups. And when I say re-ups, it just means things we've gotten back in stock. So let me just show you all of these at one time. So, paper packs come in those plastic their bags, the self-seal bags. Sometimes you'd like to have them for storage. They really are good for storage, and they're really good if you make something, like if you make a scrapbook page and you want to give it to somebody, you can put it in here to protect it. Or if you're in the middle of a project and you want to store it away, they're really good for that too. So these are the 12 1/4 by 12 1/4 bags. Then we have them in 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. These are the A2 bags. So if you make A2 cards and you want to put them in a bag, these are misleading. Okay. This is 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. All right. We also like to use these for other projects, not just for putting cards in. The reason they're misleading is because they're folded in here. This one is 3.6 by 6, also folded. Oh, no, it's not. These are thin and tall. That's a good size right there. These don't say. You know, we've run into that a couple times with these, haven't we? Can you measure those while I keep going here? These are 3.1 by 9.8 treat bags. So if you're doing like pretzels and things like that, that would be cute. These are the same. So I got that one twice. These are 3.9 by 8.85. And then these are 5 by 11. So whatever kind of bag I have been asking for every single size because we never know.
4.125 by 6.125.
Perfect. So yeah, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4.
Yep.
So if you need plastic, if you're looking for bags, if you're looking for something to store things in or to use to package your handmade things, that's perfect for that.
Those are also what we use a lot when we're having classes and we
That's
tell you
kidding.
to cut your pieces and label them. You can put them down in those bags and not seal them up, leave the little strip and separate all your stuff into it. And then you can reuse those bags over and over and over again.
This is the greatest die. This is the one, if you make cards, if you make one card a year, you will use this die. This is a card stand. It makes a stand to go on the back of any greeting card. You pop that little piece down, and then every card has a stand built onto it. This is the die everybody wants. Just grab it, okay? This is soft tints. These are finally back in. These markers are incredible. Look how beautiful they are. Perfect for spring. These are so gorgeous. You cannot beat the price of these. What were these? $9.99? You cannot beat these markers. I'm telling you. If you are a Copic user, I'm going to be honest with you. If you are a Copic user and you know a good quality, expensive marker, buy these. You're going to be shocked. I don't know how they do it for this price. I don't know how they do it. And Tamitha will agree. Tamitha is our colorist. And y'all will agree. Have you got those markers? How they do it. $9.99 for that pack. And they're dual-ended. A brush nib and a marker nib. Yeah, okay. Do you know that we also have a retail store? Do you guys know we have an in-person store that you can come and shop in? There are things sometimes I just need in this store when people come in and stuff like that. And so we're kind of bulking that stuff up over there. We're kind of bulking up the crafty side of us. So when we do that, we also get some and put them in the online store too, just in case you want them. These smell good. They smell like wood. Wonder why. So I got this pack of clothespins because they make really cute projects, especially in the springtime. I thought these are really cute. So we have those. I also got these skinny craft sticks. These looked really interesting. And I thought we could use these for all kinds of stuff. And let's see if these are food safe. These may not say. They're by Cousins. And sometimes their stuff is, but they don't say it. So I wouldn't trust it until you checked, right? Mike can look online and see. There's the skinny ones. And then I went ahead and got these guys. You just never know when you need this for a craft project. And because we're kind of bulking up the crafty side, we added these as well. So these are in store in case you're looking for some. Then you do not need this. I say it every time. They sell out every time we get them. You do not need it, but I don't know why you don't have it. Like, it's the coolest thing. Mine stays right here so I can reach it. This is my little mini trimmer, and y'all would have seen me use it if you watch any of my lives, any of my mobile lives, any of that. You'll see me grab this and use it for cutting little things. It's perfect. You don't need it, but you want it because it's adorable. It's adorable. They sell it every time. So grab yourself a mini paper trimmer.
Rachel, if I'm going to snack on anything that I, diabetic related, it's probably going to be fruit. And I know that's not the best thing probably, but it lets me get a little sweet and it's natural.
Well, she's probably talking about
I mean, when I did low carb, I snacked on pork skins.
But you
I
can't do that
snacked
anymore
on-
because last time you did, you had a reaction to them.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
But you can do. You're not bad about pretzels. You're real good with pretzels. They're not the greatest thing. There are a lot of carbs, but you don't. Pretzels, for some reason, you can eat very few of them and
He
get
also
filled up.
likes peanuts.
He likes peanuts a
peanuts,
lot.
sunflower seeds.
Oh my gosh! Have I told you he's on a sunflower kick? I think it's a god.
stuff.
He likes nuts and stuff like that. Hey, do y'all have those little folders for these? Because we got these back in. These are the magnets that hold your die sets, and they also have the holes in them. No, these don't. Yeah, they do. These are the ones that go into the plastic sleeve and hold your dies. So if you're looking for these, just like the mini scoreboard, they are very hit because they're magnets.
That kind of freaked me out when I tried to just pick them up out of the box. There was a big stack of them, and I just grabbed them.
You want to introduce these? You can do this.
Quasars.
Tell them about them.
Those things are awesome. That's all I'm saying about that.
I'm just gonna tell y'all, they tell me all the time that they cannot do this job.
Sold out already.
Y'all tell me this all the time. Y'all cannot do this job because y'all are not descriptive. So I'm like, you want to tell him about this? He's like, those are awesome.
Look, what you want me to do is to describe the fact that I spelled them wrong on the label, and I spelled them Twizzers, not tweezers.
He spelled them when we, in our first building, we had, our warehouse was a 10 by 10 room. And Vinny had set it up where there were shelves all the way around the room. So whenever he had an order to fill, he could just reach here, and fill the order. And we were so lucky. The stories I remember, Russell Do-It Center across the street from us was redoing their hardware department.
Yep.
And they had put on their back porch all of the the drawers, the bins, all the stuff. And we were like, can we buy that? Can we buy that? I don't remember if they sold it to us or I think they sold it to us or gave it to us. We ended up putting all these little things in those bins, and Vinny had written on one and it said Twizzers, Twizers. And I was doing a room tour.
That's not how I spelled them. I spelled them with E's.
No, you spelled them Twizzers, Twi. It is spelled with E's. You spelled it Twizzers. And I was doing like a video tour or something, and I got to it and I went, oh, we have Twizzers, and they've been Twizzers ever since.
That's right.
And not long ago, because I've always called them Twizzers, I said it in a live stream. I just said, I'm going to get my Twizzers. And somebody commented, did she say Twizzers? Like, they notice it now, but it's so funny. So anyway, if you need your reverse Twizzers, these are them. Too funny.
Look, I never promised that spelling was my best thing. Now I can add and subtract.
He can add. He can add.
Than most calculators, but I can't spell nothing.
All right. I've had in the past month, I've probably had 3 customers come in the store and say to me, I listened to you say you don't need every die, but I need you to tell me which ones I do need. And we walk around the store and I cannot say to you, listen, because you're all going to be like, tell us too. I cannot go, you need this, 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 and this. My question every time is, what is your craft? What do you make? That's the first thing I say. Because if you make folios, it's different dies. If you make cards, it's different dies that I think are your necessity. These can be a necessity for both. Here's what we look for when we look at these dies. I look to see if I can turn these into any season, number 1, and you can. And number 2, I look to make sure they're useful in many different ways. Like if I only want greenery, I got it. If I only want flowers, I got it. I also like to make sure they're a good size, something that I can use little to big and that I can stack. And let me show y'all on the back. This is a great die set. The other thing I look at is affordability. I cannot tell y'all how many times I'll get excited about a die from one of our distributors and then look at the price and go, take it out of the cart. Sometimes I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But this one, good deal. What's this, $19? Look how many you get. That's incredible. You just have to be smart about it. What you have to do. You have to be smart. How about this? Glue sticks, y'all buy these out. This is that magic blue that turns, it's blue and then it turns clear. So these are back in stock. Do you need me?
No, they're back again.
They're back again. Blades for your finger blade. This is what we use them for. They're for the finger blade like this, but you probably could put these in a Fisker's craft knife too. They're just a craft blade and they do come in a plastic container for safety. So those are in stock. I believe this was one of the colors we didn't have. Was it?
I think that's correct.
No, we ended up getting them all right. Or did we not? This is number 14. So this may be one we didn't have. I cannot remember. Or it could just be some back order that came in. But I don't know.
Oh.
14. Okay. I saw this online and I could not get very many of them, but I thought this feels like us. Okay. I don't want to open it, but I think I need to. So if somebody's going to order this, if you don't mind me opening it, then just say, send me that one, Maymay. Send me the one you opened. I just think we need to see inside of it. Y'all know how that goes, right? So,
Seeing is believing.
You got to see what's in here. It's a whole
All
kit.
you know you need it if you can't see what's in it.
And I'll show you what I liked about it. The reason I grabbed it. This could be a kit. Like you could, will you put that in the, oh, there it is. I thought it was like a mini album situation. But what I liked about it was it's basically just a recipe book and it's pretty handy. Okay. Check this out. You've got tab dividers. This one says appetizers, sauces and soups, salads, vegetables, meats, fish and poultry, bread rolls, and desserts. Okay. So you have all those dividers. Then you have all of these pages. All right. Then you have all of these half pages. Then you have these, which I loved. I thought these were so cute. They're half page. What are they? 5x7 recipe cards. And they fit in these slots. And I just thought they were pretty neat. The other thing I liked about them was that this would be a good gift for somebody without any work. Like you could just give this to someone and it makes sense. Also, we were able to get some refills for those 5x7. So, or if you just need some 5x7s, but this is a full ring bound album. It is a full one.
Carter said, don't you remember when you used to sign paper packs that you opened?
It's true, I did. So if somebody's interested in this one,
said she'll take it. So
Tina, then I'm gonna give you these as a bonus. These are free. I'm gonna put those in. You can just have those. Okay, that's like your payment for letting me open your book. So she's getting, so for tomorrow when she picks up, that's got the extras in it. She gets to just have those. Okay, Shannon's like, I heard you. I'm sitting right.
No, but you'll have to remind me, Tina, because I've given her that deer in the headlights look when she's come in and asked for stuff.
True. That's an 8.5 by 11 book. That one is. Okay. Y'all gonna think we've lost it, but we haven't.
Because we never had it.
We never had it to lose it. Y'all gonna be like, they have lost it. And we're gonna be like, joke's on you. We never had it. Okay, look. Shannon and I were reminiscing about how much we loved our little box cards that are right behind Shannon's head. And I think those were called Poppy, weren't they? They're so cute.
Poppy and
And we were talking about how useful it is to have these cards that are basically backgrounds and you just build on top of, right? Or you just use them as cards. Either way, I'll open one up and show you. And you'll see why you'll think that we lost it. But look, I decided, again, I'm a craft store. People need cards and envelopes. Craft card makers need cards and envelopes. And I'm like, these are adorable. So we went ham. We got 10 different styles. These are going to be so cute in the retail store, are they not? They're going to be so cute. 10 different styles. Oh, we even got the Holly Jolly ones. Yay. Okay. And I will show you them so you'll see what oh, these are Fernwood. These are beautiful. Let's open Fernwood. All right.
They are not all the same size, I don't think. Some of the boxes are bigger than others.
They should be A2s. Let me look.
Like, I think that Fern box is bigger than the others.
You get, all right, 4 of each card design. They don't say what card size they are.
They're so far everything Tamith has posted is A2 cards and envelopes, and there's 40 cards and envelopes in each one.
Yeah, this box is just different.
And they're all $15.99.
That's a good deal for 40 cards and envelopes.
Yes, that's a great deal.
That's a really good deal. So I'll show you on the back. So this one comes with that many different styles.
Hey, moms, this would be a great end of year teacher gift.
Oh.
You don't have to do anything to them. Just give them the box with cards and envelopes.
They're really pretty. We'll open one in a second. Look at this one. It's called Market Square. That's another thing. You could theme it to the teacher.
Yeah, you could.
Mm-hmm. Like what they like. They're so good. Look at that one. Oh, these are landscape. See how they're designed? Flower Child is the name of these. They're cute. They're exactly what you think. Then, oh, look how cute. These are groovy darling.
Those are so cute.
So cute. What we liked about them was we could use them as card bases without, like, as you know how normally we put like a piece of cardstock there. We can save a piece of cardstock and decorate on top of these. This one's adventurous.
If you have leftover ephemera packs, you could just put a piece of ephemera on sticky tape and put it on the front.
Sketchbook.
I mean, they're very cute.
They are.
I'm not sad about them, and I'm not sad that we had to narrow it down to 10.
I know I got pretty aggravated opening all them boxes of envelopes.
We had to narrow them down to 10 choices. He was like, you're not getting all these. I think we had 30 in the cart, 30 different ones. Aren't they great? See, that's what they did there. They added on top of it. And then this one, we're going to open that one. This is Holly Jolly, and it has tags in it. Look how cute. That's, oh, and you could do what they did there. Cute. Okay. Let me show you this. Let's open this one. Look at this. I love this.
Yeah, you can get a lot done with sticker sheets that you have leftovers of and ephemeras. Even type parts. Washi tape. Goes on and on forever.
Oh, I like these for that too. Chances are they're good for the stationery card. Would be good. The stationery box, this would be good for Mother's Day. So see these, like you already have the background done. You just decorate on top of them. Isn't that neat? You can stamp inside of them. So we'll flip through.
These would be good to do your white stamped sentiment on a flag on the front.
You know what else I'd be good for? The prayer map, because you could find the background that you're being challenged to do, or whatever you're being challenged. You could find something like it in here and use it. Speaking of the prayer map, I'm very excited to say, did some go out today? They got delivered.
So, yeah.
The first 200 got delivered to us Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The boxes
No.
for shipping.
Monday. The boxes came in yesterday.
The boxes for shipping them came in yesterday. And as of today, Lacey had started packing them. So if you have ordered, and some of you guys ordered multiples. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I just found out. If you've ordered your prayer map, which I'm keeping mine right here. If you've ordered your card maker's prayer map, this is what it looks like. The first 200 are already in, and they're on their way out the door. This is as far as I go, because the rest, there's a different challenge in every one. If not, we ordered another 100, and they're making them now so you wouldn't have to wait as long as the other people did that did the pre-order. And then we're just going to keep ordering and keeping them in store. So you can pick this up. My plan was to start this week, but I told Vinny since or I don't know if I told you, I was going to tell you this. I had it in my head to tell you this. Because those came in or just shipping, I'm going to wait one more week so some people can start at the same time. Because some people will have them this week. Because I don't really want people to feel bad. Like, I don't want people to be like, I haven't got my book yet. I haven't got my book yet in the first video. So we'll do it. We'll give them time to get shipped out at least for a few days. So if you'd like to pick that up, then we'll start that the following week. All right. I've made you wait. Here's what I'm going to say to you. This in my hot little hand is Graphic 45. Don't go anywhere. That's what we're looking at last. I'm sorry. Don't go anywhere because it's great. Let's look at a couple of cutesies here. That's last week's stuff down there, isn't it? Yes.
No, last week's stuff I took.
Oh, no. That's not.
Well, that is last week's stuff. You showed that.
Yes, that's last week. Okay, good.
I didn't unpack that today.
Look at this, you guys. This is from Lawn Fawn Bitsy Blooms. Look how cute that paper is. Y'all know I love it. Look at this. Here's the 6x6. Perfect for spring. They're spring papers. You just can't beat them. Their spring and their fall are my favorites. Isn't that adorable? So this is just your, what do they call this? Like, bitty prints. I guess bitty prints is what I hear people say. So this is perfect for mixing with things. Okay. Like this is not what I would mix it with, but for example, let's say you have this and you need overflow. Well, actually that little green soup, that'd be super cute. So would that one. So would that one. So with that one. So you could mix. That's what I like having them for when I just need an extra page or a ditzy prints. That's what they're called. A little extra something. Those are perfect for that. Then, y'all thought I was going to that graphic 45. We are, but not yet. Ginghams. I love these. This is the bold gingham, and this is the pastel gingham. And I got to show you, if you're doing the on the farm, me and Shannon noticed this today. If you're going to do what I'm doing, the on the farm, look, this color, and this color is perfect as extra. Let me do it this way. You know, we can see it. These right here are perfect as extra. And then if you look in this pack, that navy or that blue is perfect. Isn't that cool how you can mix this stuff together? So that's what you want these for, is when you need that little extra something, little extra solid, because those are solids on.
I'm just not.
They're solids.
And some people guys.
They're solids.
They are.
You guys.
I just ain't.
All right. Is there anything we need to say before I go? Is there any updates we need to give or anything before I go through this? Because it's the thing. Any other updates
You
on
think
need to give?
people might still sign up for the year folios?
You should. Like, it's really good. If you've done it. Here's what y'all want to know is, when can me and Shannon sit down and work? We wish we could tell you. Like, we've literally left everything where we left it and have not been able to go back to our folios. But what's happened is, this is the problem. It's not a problem. While Shannon is working on Mr. Jim's site, she like getting things shipped out and getting things done. And she's trying to get things organized so we can do the other craftique. So Shannon hasn't had time to sit down, nor have I, but we will. As soon as we do, we will finish. I feel like we'll work 2 more hours, give you that video. And so it'll be kind of a bonus as soon as we can. Things should, they say, don't say this, but things should actually set on next week. We don't have any conference calls. We don't have anything scheduled like that. We do have Craft Roulette next week. Craft Roulette is next Friday night. That's the 14th, right? Friday night's the 14th. I will be on Craft Roulette. Y'all know what that means. Please watch. Don't make me be there by myself. I get nervous when I'm by myself. Y'all come watch. Y'all know.
That's next Friday night.
Next Friday night. Yep. All right. Ready? I think that's all we had to say. What am I forgetting? Let me think for 1 second. Is there something they needed to know? Tamitha?
She said she had other re-ups, so they might want to check this.
Then this must be it. I don't know that I kept last week's stuff. Seems like I gave it back.
All of the boxes, and I didn't open that today.
None of this?
Unless it was in a different box.
Bible study. Tamitha wants me to mention Dwell. That's our Sunday night Bible study. We do at 6 p.m. on Sunday nights. You do have to register each time. The reason that we're asking you to register each time is because that's how we can keep it the safest, keep the room safe for everybody. It's real easy. Tamitha sends out an email to the people who participated before, and she sends it out to all Maymay email subscribers, and she puts it on the Facebook group that is connected, and she'll put it in the description of this video, I'm sure. If you want to be there Sunday night, you just need to register again. If you don't know how to find it, let Tamitha know. She will send it to you. She'll send you the link. We had like, how many people, Tamitha? 145 people last week. It was really good. It was really good. So we're excited about that. Craftique. The next Craftique we're going to do, from what I can tell, is going to be the final Mr. Jim show, I think, is the last one we'll do. And you should see that. We can do it in 2 weeks, can we? We can get it done in 2 weeks. I think we can. So look for it in a couple weeks. What about 150 people there? It's so cool. Okay. Amber said something to me. Oh, that's what she said. Okay. We got half of what we ordered. We did not get as many as we wanted. So grab these quick. Okay. We're waiting on the back order to come in, and the ephemera is not here yet, but it's coming. That's what she's saying to me. This is called Hip Hip Hooray. Are you kidding me? We're going to flip through. We're going to flip through the big one so y'all can see it. We got the 8x8 and the 12x12. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Look at this. Oh, so cute. Also, let me take a second because that smells good. Look at the postcards. Look at his face. I can't stand it. I can't stand that. So good. You guys, It's so cute. This green. Oh,
That green.
I'm just going to tell you something. You could do a baby album with this. You could do the cutest baby album with this. Look at this. It's so cute.
Hey, Mary Riley, you were looking for a gender-neutral baby paper. This would be really cute.
Yeah, because it's
For
got
this
bears
one.
and bunnies and
Yeah, this
everything.
This would be cute.
this is so cute. There's presents. Exciting. Oh, look how pretty that page is.
It is so precious.
This blue. Look at these. Oh, these are good for cards. Just because. Big hugs. Celebrate. Lots of love. Hip, hip, hooray. Life is better with friends. Make a wish. This is cute. This is a good As Many As. That's a good one. Wonder if they've been watching our As Many As series.
Cut those apart and put them on some of those cards.
Those cards. Look how cute this is. This is real cute. All right. One more page.
I love that paper.
You get 2 sheets of everything I've shown you. That tree, though, so good. Y'all know it's Graphic 45. You know it's quality. It's incredible. Look at Shannon just personal shopping for Mary. That's awesome. That's what we want to do for you guys.
In here the other day, she was asking if we had any gender neutral that could go both ways because she's having a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
And
this is
we
perfect.
have boy and we have girl, but we didn't have any boy girl.
But this is perfect because it's got boys and girls in it.
And it is precious.
That's what we want to do, y'all. We want to be your personal shoppers. That's the plan. They are dancing next door, Tina. You can hear it thumping, can't you? Wow, you guys, we went through it tonight, didn't we? We did a lot. We wanted As Many for this paper pack. I actually got an email from somebody who said, do not do another As Many As.
I got a phone call from somebody that said, do not do another As Many As. And it was not Tamitha. And I kind of agree. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do one right now. They take a while. They are not quick. They're not easy. And I'm fixing to start this project that I want this one to get. I said, no more. As many as. I want this project to only be about 2 or 3 videos. And I think I can do it because I'm not trying to make this project overkill. The person I'm giving this to, I don't believe is really that familiar with like scrapbooking and stuff like that. So I don't want to make it something where they've got to fill in 100 different little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want it to be what it is, be pretty simple and be pretty easy. So it shouldn't take that long. So anyway, and it wasn't Tamitha. So that means we had 3 votes for no more As Many As. Not ever, just not right now. Just not right now. We're your personal craft shopper. That's what we want to be. Yes. That's what we want to be. Yes. Speaking of that, I want to thank you guys so much for all y'all do for us. And I wanted to make a little announcement really quick. Thank you so much for voting for our friend Penny. On the 12th, we find out if they won, correct? On the 12th? I think so. I think it's the 12th. We will let you know. After a certain point, they turn it off where the public can't see it. I think it was after the 28th, they turned it off. So we're in the waiting mode. And we're just so grateful to you guys. And I'm pretty sure buyAnnie.com does a big reveal. And we'll all find out. And last time I was at Penny's shop when they revealed it because I was like, I want to be there to see if you win. And so we can do that this time too. But we will find out on the 12th when they do the big reveal. I think it's the 12th. Maybe they're watching. They can tell me. But thank y'all so much. You showed up and showed out on the votes. We're so impressed by you. You always do. If you want to see me get eggs thrown at me,
go sign up and subscribe.
Go subscribe to the sewing channel. Get me 100,000 subscribers on the sewing channel, and Clack will throw eggs at me.
And I'll film it for y'all if we get it. Have y'all been to the video yet? If you haven't, you need to.
Karen withdrew her comment. Or As Many As comment. Don't feel bad.
Oh, we do need a Where's Bobby update. I'll have to go by there tomorrow and see what Bobby's up to. He's
probably half dressed because it's coming up summertime. He does that. Mm-hmm. He can wear some short shorts. I will say, Bobby can have some tiny shorts on. AG Clack said he has his own chickens. He could take care of it. I told him, I was like, okay. Oh, he also told me, what was it? He also said
something else. He said, if you do this, I'm gonna throw hard boiled eggs at you. Do you remember what it was?
I don't remember what that was.
He did say he would crack them though, and not like actually throw the whole egg at her, so he wouldn't injure her.
Y'all, you can't go to Cog Hill and get them because listen, I was watching Jason this morning, and he said their eggs have become quite popular. This was pretty interesting. He said they went outside the other day. They were feeding the animals and doing all this, and there was somebody outside at their farm stand, and they'd been waiting an hour. And they said they were super nice and very calm and everything, but they were like, "We're just waiting for eggs," and they've been waiting an hour. And
Wow.
I mean, we have eggs in our town. Like you can buy eggs, but he said our farm stand eggs have gotten pretty popular, and they kind of have their own following. So I doubt seriously Jason's gonna give me eggs. You're like, nope. We sell these at the farm stand. They have egg stalkers. Yeah. I enjoy watching their videos so much. I told Vince today, I'm like, I can see why people love Jason. He's just easy to watch. Him and Brooke too. Brooke they're so sweet.
Kim has the right idea.
$10 a dozen. Terrence said they are in Texas.
Cadbury.
He can throw Cadbury eggs. I will catch those.
Cadbury cream eggs.
$9.55 a dozen.
I think the eggs we buy are $8 a dozen right now. The ones we like.
Yeah, the last time I bought eggs, they were $8.50.
Yeah, something like that.
It's
So
insane.
eat every last drop of it, and I don't like eggs.
If y'all aren't familiar with Jason and Brooke, they're a local. We have a lot of local YouTubers and social media folks. But they're local. They are literally, they actually live really close to like our church area. They're more on that side of town. And their little farm stand is outside of their farm, and they have chickens, and he'll do flowers. He's getting ready to do his flowers, which is really cool to watch. And, their channel is Cog Hill Farm, COG, Cog Hill Farm. And they're just fun to watch. I think my favorite character on their show is Moody. I like Moody, but they do have Matilda, Mootilda. And today she was cracking me up because she was not happy and she just kept mooing, and that cracked me up. So
Tina said Brooke got 10 more chicks to add to her collection.
did she? That's cool. They are great people. They are the real deal. We've had the great pleasure of being friends with them now for just a couple years. Not terrible. Let's see, 3 years probably because of Petals, right? We probably met. We met at City Hall for the first time, I think. Was the first time me and Jason and Brooke and everybody met. At our meeting, yeah. I think that's the first time we met.
Right.
Can't remember. I think it is.
Tina
No.
said their eggs at the farm are only $4 a dozen.
Did we meet them eating lunch downtown first?
I remember seeing them, I think, first at Main Street.
I think we saw them and we're like, oh my gosh, look who it is. Oh my gosh.
You gotta go eat at our local cafes. That's where you find all the
That's where you run into everybody. That's where you run into everybody. So they do have a new calf due soon. They were talking about it today. My favorite was he was talking to Moody. He's like, Moody, do you ever rub her feet? They like that. So you should think about doing that because she's expecting and they like this. It's just so funny the way he talks to the animals like they're just his little friends, and I love it. So lots of content for you guys to watch. Anything else? I think that's probably it. Go subscribe to those channels. Do me a favor. I know I ask y'all to do this stuff all the time. Y'all get so sick of it. The Clackleys, the channel, the Clackleys. Tabitha, can you link that again? Can we get them to 1,000? Can we? Here's the thing. I'm gonna whisper so Clack don't hear me because I feel like he's got speakers in here or something. Yeah, he's got ESPN. He said today, I want that channel to get to 1,000, but he's never gonna ask. That's not who he is. And you will enjoy that channel. His wife's on that channel. So if you're not a Clack fan, you'll love Brandy. Like you can't help but love Brandy.
She's awesome.
You'll love her. So I want you to go subscribe and let's see how fast. Here's why. I like the bragging rights. Like I like saying to him, yeah, we got you. Maymay Made It. It's got you 1,000 subscribers. Like that's what I want to say. Yeah. Like when he says and here's what he'll do. He probably won't know that he'll know this is happening because of what he said to me today. And I said, I'm so using it as a challenge, but I'll be like, yeah, they're my people. That's what I'll say to him. They're my people, but please go do that. Like super quick right now. Where are we at?
500 subscribers.
He's got 500 even.
It's 500 even right now.
There's 571 of you watching. How fast can we do it? How fast? I mean, seriously, how fast can we do it? I think it'd be hilarious if that happened. But you will love the Clackleys.
Mary, just call the store. They'll fix it for you tomorrow.
Oh, we'll fix that, Mary. No worries.
We'll double it.
Look, y'all.
Like double charge you more.
I just want to see. I just want to sit here just a minute. Let's just see. All right, it's at 7 p.m. Let's give it 3 minutes and see how far we can go. 3 minutes. You love this stuff. Got anything going on in your world? How's your new job? Can you talk about your job on channel?
I guess.
Is it private? Like, are you allowed to?
No, I can talk.
Are you under some kind of like, can't talk about it clause?
I don't think I can.
It's different than Santa Claus.
Secret Service.
Are you like the CIA at the RTJ?
I have
Look at y'all go.
officially starting spending a few hours a week at the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail in Alabama. Actually, the location I'll be at is in Prattville, and I will be serving as a starter or a marshal, depending on what the duty is that day. So,
Look what Jen said.
what?
Glack, you're nothing without me.
That's true. I've always said that. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, I'll be training Saturday morning, bright and early.
So he's excited. It's weird though, because this is where it's weird. Like, we have Joe's, my baby child is turning 21 this weekend. I'm struggling with it. I am struggling with it, but we're having a party for him at the house tomorrow night. And it's funny because now I have to go when I schedule something like, are you working? It's so weird. It's so weird. Like,
Yeah.
have you got to work this weekend?
I got some bad news today. I have to miss the NWT banquet next weekend because I have to work.
We've not missed that in like 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Well, I don't have to miss it.
Well, no, you don't.
The food is real good.
The food is good, but you can just go down the street and eat that food.
Yeah, it's
anytime
real
you want
good.
it.
At least 10% of his subscribers are made. How many? Where are we at, y'all? Where are we at? We're 702.
57.
57 people went and subscribed.
58.
Come on, you guys. We can do better than that. Come on. Go subscribe. It's fun. Will you put the link in again, Tam, real quick, so they can just click the chat? I know for a fact before midnight, all of you watching later could have him there. It would mean the world to me. It's just fun. It's just fun. It doesn't, if he doesn't put up a video, it won't be in your feed. It's not going to fill up your feed. He's not putting up 1,000 videos. It's just fun. And right now he's probably getting ting, 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 ting. Why'd you showed up? Where's Brandy? Somebody. Maymay, at the end of January, you mentioned that you intended. Yeah, we talked about it a minute ago. We have not been able to sit down and craft again. And it's not because we don't want to. I'm itching to finish that guy, but we just haven't been able to. Mary, she said, don't worry, Maymay. My oldest is the same age as you as of yesterday. That means your oldest is young, very young, and you are even younger. His channel is called The Clackleys. So we kind of have to give you the link because it's kind of hard to find with the name, but it's The Clackleys. And it's super fun. He's having fun with, he has fun with all of his. He announced today on his social, so I can say this. He's retiring in October. So look out because he's going to be all YouTube all the time. He already is. That's okay, Laura. You already did it. You're there for us already. Mary.
You're not right.
Angie Down said, what Maymay just said reminds me of the time my son asked if I was older than my parents. That's so funny. Kids are so funny. Joe turning 21 is the weirdest thing. I got to tell y'all though.
I mean,
and
he's just 13. I don't care what he says.
My older sons say that Joe is perpetually 13. Like, not he acts like it. It's just he stopped growing in their minds at 13. He stopped aging at 13. He didn't. It's just in their mind, he's always 13. But this was so cute. I was telling the girls that I love this about Joe. I was in my sewing room working and I got a text and he's like telling me his plans for the weekend, like this, that, and the other. And he ended it with, if that's cool or something like that. And I was like, it definitely is. Thanks for running it by me. It's just like, I appreciate that. I do not have to say to him, you live in my house. You tell me, I appreciate that he's turning 21 years old and he still knows I got to tell mama this, I got to tell mama that. And he does it. And so, 601. Clack, where are you at? I cannot believe you hadn't shown up.
I'm not
Okay.
going to talk about how old I'm going to be in a few weeks.
I found you through Jason and Brooke. Help me with this one other person that I just requested their channel name. Help me with this one other person. Sharon, were you asking about Clack? Were you wanting to know who that was? Clack he has 2 channels. Does he only have 2? 2 channels. One called the Clack Shack, where he does like not wood turning. He does like wood burning, laser cutting, anything kind of like tech machines and wood. He does that kind of thing. And then his second channel is called the Clackleys, where they do their blogging, which it's not the same as what Jason and Brooke do. He just he has a little small, I want to say like not a farm, the shack and his house, and he's got a lot of acreage, but he just takes you along, and sometimes it'll be cooking and stuff like that. Right. He's the one who made the Bandit. He's the one who made my ink den. That's what he does. So, and he's a buddy of mine, and we go back and forth with this stuff. So anyway, I haven't ordered more ink bandits. Do we need them? I don't even know where we're at. We typically wait until we're done so we can order a bunch at one time. YouTube is much better than TV. I agree, but sometimes I'm like, I need some people to be on. Some of my creators need to be on 24/7. Yep, I can't believe our baby is 21. Well, how do you feel about that? You haven't said anything.
Old as dirt.
Seriously, how do you feel about the baby is 21?
It's crazy.
It was funny because I also thought he's not moving out or anything. It just feels strange that all of our kids are 21. He's not.
He ain't going to, but he could.
I don't want him to move out. I did think about that too. I thought, oh, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. And I'm going to struggle. You need to know it. I'm going to struggle.
We struggle every time one of them leaves. So.
There's something about having a kid at home. There's something about it. It's just different. When they're all home, like tomorrow night, they're all going to be home, and that's going to be exciting. But just having one there's something about it. You know it too. Wait till your grandchild turns 21. Can I tell you something? Addie acts like she's 13. Like, honestly, even they've been in Disney, and then they've been posting pictures of her. And what I think is so funny about every picture of Addie, I want you to see this. Every picture of Addie, she's not looking at the camera. That child is too busy to get her picture made.
Oh yeah,
she is looking at something else and looking at something else. Every picture, her little eyes are cut to something else. Now Emmy is getting her picture made, and that she is adorable. Emmy is also, 5 going on 13. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. All right, you guys, we're going to call it at that. Thank y'all so much for spending time with us tonight. We enjoyed spending time with you. Thank you for your prayers for Mr. Jim and Miss Carol. We appreciate that. Thank you for everything y'all do for us. Y'all show up and show out. We know that. We love you guys. Our community is, I think, the greatest out there. That's just my opinion. So, and what I think goes, right? I said I don't follow any rules, so that's my rule.
You do it tonight.
Huh? Me pray tonight? Okay. I'm going to pray. And if you have a specific prayer request you'd like for us to be praying with you about, you can head to our Facebook group, which is called Created in Christ. And you can share your prayer request over there. And then lots of people can be praying for you. There's been lots of answered prayers over there lately. So if you want to see how God works, that's a good place to look. I'm going to pray tonight as we leave. So let's go to God together. God, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this opportunity again to just share you with those in this community. Thank you for this platform where we can do this. God, I want to just say a special thank you for the Made It tonight. You know how precious they are to me, how they lift me up, how they keep us going, and how they just support our community so much. God, thank you for bringing Mr. Jim and Miss Carol into our life. And God, I pray right now you'll just touch them and give them the strength and let them feel your love as whatever your plan is taking place. God, we thank you for your plan, and we will trust your plan. And we know that sometimes, or all the time, our ultimate healing is to be with you. So I'm so grateful for that. And I'm grateful that Mr. Jim has a real relationship with you, and he knows that. God, thank you for the opportunities you give us to share Jesus on this platform and everywhere we go. Thank you for Jesus and what he did for us. God, for somebody watching tonight that needs a special touch, I pray that you'll do just that. You'll give the answer they're looking for. You'll give a doctor an answer that they need. You'll find a position that maybe they're looking for in a job. You'll bless them financially. I just pray, God, that you'll do something for somebody who's looking tonight, and you'll let them see you in a real way. God, we thank you for what you do for us. I couldn't say thank you enough, and thank you just doesn't seem like enough, but you bless us over and over again in ways we can't even imagine. And God, you are so special. I love you so much, and I know that our community loves you just as much, and we just thank you for everything you do. We ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you guys for being here. We love you so much. Until next time, bye now.